All right, we're recording.
All right.
It's gonna be good. That's gonna take some getting used to, not leaning into the turns.
Yeah. No, you'll feel it pretty quick. Like I said, it's more like being in a, like I said, go-kart, sports car.
I like the wide tire. Was that like a 220 series? All right, so I got my foot on the brake.
Yeah, foot on the brake. Keys on.
Keys
You
on.
already hit the mode button. Go ahead and start it up. Foot still on the brake. We're going to turn off parking brake. So now the parking brake's off.
Okay.
Thumb up. There you go. Shift to the first. Follow this gentleman here.
All right. All right, guys. I'm on a Can-Am Spyder. It's got 115 horsepower. Wow, this is so freaking weird. It's not bad. Yeah, it's got a 1.33 or 1330cc inline 3. Cool. A lot of bikers out. I think that we're at the tail end of bike week here this weekend. So yeah, I was here at the local Honda dealership getting some chain lube. And as I was leaving, these guys were like, hey, you want to ride Can-Am Spyder? I was like, alright, sure. So I had ridden my SUV, and they're like, "Oh man, you're wearing shorts. You have to go home and get some pants." I went home and got some gear. Came back up. The guy says that as you slow down, it automatically downshifts. So let's see, we're in, or you can manually downshift. So we're in gear 2. Oh, you also have to like brace yourself against the centrifugal force. You can't lean like you can on a motorcycle. The other thing they said is you don't counter steer. You just steer. It almost feels more like you're on a go-kart than a motorcycle. It's pretty cool. 200 miles an hour. I really doubt this thing will go 200 miles an hour. It's got cruise control. I don't think it has heated grips. To shift up, you have to press the plus button. They said it won't shift up automatically, even if you rev it really high. When you're slowing down, it'll downshift automatically, or you can manually downshift. It's got an eco button. I'll leave that off. See, we got reverse. They said when you come to a stop, just let off the throttle, obviously hit the reverse button, and then press the downshift and it'll put it in reverse. It's pretty cool. It's kind of weird not having a brake or clutch lever on the handlebars. This game's just got this one brake lever for all 3 wheels. I like the white paint. It's kind of, it looks like it's a pearl color. It's a pretty sharp bike. My fingers keep like reaching out for levers. It's crazy. feel so lazy on this thing. I don't have to like, you know, balance or anything. Just kind of like sit. It's like I'm in a wheelchair or something. Oh, I definitely don't like the turning. That makes me nervous. Shifting's pretty seamless. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't think this is for me. I mean, it's nice and everything, but maybe when I'm like, you know, 20 years older, I just want to sit on my ass and ride around. This feels kind of silly. Very comfortable that this model has like a backrest or something for both me and the passenger if you had one. I hope we're recording. Drop it down in gear and give it some gas here. Let's see what happens. Whoa! It's not so bad. Just have to give it some throttle. Well, it pushes you in the... Nice, it pushes you in the back of your seat. It's nice having that lumbar support. Alright, I'm starting to dig this thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel, this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like I'm on like a jet ski or a snowmobile. The seating position and everything. Looking forward to next week. Taking a week off and head down to the Keys. I'm gonna rent some jet skis down there. So it should be a lot of fun. So I'll get all the way up in 6th gear. So we're cruising at about 53 miles an hour or so at 3,000 RPM. good. Second gear at 40, full throttle. I wonder what the 0 to 60 quarter mile times are on this. And what the curb weight is. That's interesting. So the real motorcycle riders still give you the little signal there. So I guess they consider me to be on a motorcycle. I don't know. I don't like not being able to lean into turns. I mean, that's half the fun of being on a bike is, leaning into turns. This is just kind of like you're on a go-kart. Feels like you're going to fly off the edge. Train coming. That's interesting. So I think it was in 3. I dropped to 2, and then oh, there's a track. Let's see what the race is. Slow down for me. Kind of fun. I think these things are kind of expensive. Like I can't remember what they cost. I think they're like 20,000, maybe even more than that. You get a killer motorcycle for that much money. Whoa! Did not like that. Waves. Yep, he did give us the wave. this thing is nowhere near as fun as my motorcycle. I'll say that for sure. I will say this seat is incredibly comfortable. I mean, I'm leaning back on the little pad. There's that guy again in his trike. I feel like I'm in like a lazy boy chair or something here. Feels like I'm cheating. Saddlebags on it. I like the orange trellis frame. I guess this is a foot pad for the passenger. This guy added that as an aftermarket thing in his brake lights. I'm not sure who he is. I think that's his own Spyder. He's just like a volunteer for the ride thing. Angels on my ass here. Suspension handles this speed bump here. Not too bad. Oh, I gotta hit the park.
I was hoping you'd take those little speed bumps at some speed.
I did. It felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. It's nice not having to like lift your ass up off before you hit the bump. I forgot to put it in park. How do I start it again?
What are we in now?
I think I'm in 1. Got my foot on the brake.
Back pedal.
Oh, this kill switch. That's what's doing it. Okay. Now I hit the park. Alright. Now we're good. Here we go.
Did you get the parking brake?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I forgot to do the first time. Alright guys, so there it is, Spyder F3S Can-Am. It's a beautiful bike. It's very nice. That's pretty fun. It was way different than being on a motorcycle though.
Yeah, it is.
But it had some good acceleration with that big engine. Yeah. Do you know what these weigh roughly?
I do not.
I would guess like 1,000 pounds.
I believe mine weighs in the neighborhood of 800 pounds.
800 pounds?
I'm not sure, I've forgotten.
But and I liked having this pad. Do you have this on yours?
I have an upgrade to an Ultimate.
Okay.
So it has an Ultimate backrest and
With the big fat rear tire on it.
the configuration is slightly different. So with my seat, there has to be a hole in it in order to get to the fuel filler.
Gotcha.
A little door with a lock.
So the RT, I think that's like a higher trim line than what this is. It's
Well, not necessarily. It's more a different function. This one is for long distance touring.
Gotcha. You have a lot more saddlebags and stuff.
It has more, I don't know what the right word would be, maybe more gravitas
Okay.
on the road.
I see what you mean.
And, its operation and steering is a little smoother.
Okay.
It's like the difference between, say,
Like a Honda and an Acura.
well, I was going to say the difference between a Chevrolet and an Chevrolet SS.
Gotcha. Okay. So are you in Vietnam, I assume?
I was.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Welcome.
My dad's a Korean War veteran, but he never left the Rio Grande River.
Good for him.
He got drafted right out of high school at the tail end of the war. But he likes to say not one Korean crossed the Rio Grande River while he was there.
He has a good sense of humor.
He does.
I think one of the worst things that ever happened to modern American society was the end of the draft, because
Yeah, I agree with that.
if I don't want to associate with people who are different religion or different race or whatever, I can keep myself separate from them. In those days, you had to live with, work with, and your life depended on.
Yeah, people are self-segregating now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly so.
Yep. All right, well that was fun. I'm glad I came back up here to do this. I always see these on the road and I always wonder what they were. It felt like I was almost like on a snowmobile or a jet ski with the seating position.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to riding more of a sport tour or a sport bike.
I think there's a lot of design elements in common with Sea-Doo.
Yeah, does Can-Am own Sea-Doo or something like that? It does? Because I remember that 1330cc, it sounds like the same type of engine they throw in their jet skis, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. All right. That's very nice. All right, sir. What was your name?
Carl.
Carl, I'm Greg. Nice to meet you, sir.
My pleasure. Do you live locally?
Yeah, I just live down in Orlando area.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I live near, the nearest major intersection is Curry Ford and Cimarron.
Okay. Yeah, I love this orange one. I'm a Gator, so I gotta go for the orange one. I think they're playing tonight. I don't know who they're playing Virginia tonight. To go to the Sweet 16. Well, they're in the 64. They won their first round game. They're playing down in Orlando, actually. And tonight is to decide if they go to the Sweet 16. You've heard of that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll beat Virginia.
I'm generally aware that it exists.
Yeah.
It's a game in which it was a game that was invented for the American passion for high score, not for athletic ability or what. Although there is a lot of athleticism from what I see on TV.
That's right. Yeah, I think it was invented in America, like in the 1890s or something. It's like an indoor sport for the winter.
What
All
I
right.
can't figure out is most Americans will not watch what they call soccer, which is really football.
Right.
American football doesn't use, the feet aren't involved very much in
Exactly.
football.
Well, have you been to the new stadium? It looks incredible.
I have not been in the new stadium.
I think they're having a game today, but I think they had their first ever game 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like the third biggest soccer-specific stadium in America.
Really?
And they like use the most the highest vertical angle allowed under law for the stadium seating, so they're like right on top of the action. So I'm looking forward to going to a game there. I'm not really a big soccer fan, but
I love it.
I'll root for
a game of finesse and patience.
Yeah.
Which are two things that most Americans don't understand.
Yeah, I lack patience.
Well,
all right, thanks again.
As you get older, patience kind of comes with age, I think.
Yeah.
I was not a very patient guy at all until the last. I'm 70. I think I began learning patience about 10 years ago.
Eddie's close to not walking anymore.
All right, All right, guys. So the ride's over. Let me give it one more look over here before I take off. Yeah, I'm kind of digging these seats. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. It's got huge saddlebags too. But yeah, I just don't think it's for me. I said while I was on the ride, maybe when I'm like 20 years older from now, I'll be more in the mood for something like that. But I do like this orange one though. It has nice paint on there. Cool. Nice jet ski. Got some nice stuff in here. Let's see. Stuff they got on here. Tons of jet skis and side by sides. I see earlier getting my chain lube. I saw a couple of really nice abilities. Look at this thing here. Oh. RSV4 RF. That's nice. Please do not sit without assistance. I guess I better not touch it. It's RSV4RR. It's beautiful. Yes, they got me. It's pretty cool. Little goozies. I don't see those every day. Triumph. Speed triples. F3-S. The 2016 600RR. Yeah. Oh, they got the new R6s here. Very nice. This looks like a 17 ZX10R. Very cool. That's an Interceptor. It's like mine. 2015. Now, this is base model. It doesn't have the heated grips on it, so I can tell quick. A1000. It's pretty cool stuff.
It's red, dude.
I like this cyber gray or whatever they call it. The last year of this design, 1000R, must be a 16. I don't see any 17s. I don't think they're quite out yet here. Ooh, the Ruckus. Nice. Love these things. Definitely love that one of those. Oh, it's the KRT Edition Ninja 300R. Somebody already bought it. Wow. It's got a little snowflake. Very nice. Alright guys, time to get out of here. There's a giant Valkyrie. These things are huge. Oh my god. This thing feels like it weighs about 1,000 pounds. Alright, looking forward to getting back on my bike now. There it is. Oh yeah. That's better. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that thing. Even washed it today. Oh yeah, she's pretty. Maybe you can see the paint. Don't know if that'll show up. Hopefully it will. Her paint's gorgeous on this. Alright. Let's get going.